Good morning, guys. This is Angel bringing you another video on my high desert garden. Today's date is September the 19th. It's on a Monday, 2022. I wanted to make just a short video of my garden for the month of September. I know I skipped the video for August for personal reasons. I had to skip 2000 my garden video for the month of August. But here I am. I'm still not too late. Oh man, what a year it has been, guys. It's been so crazy hot up here in the high desert. I haven't been home. I've been taking care of someone who was very sick. But I'm back in the house, and as you can see, my garden is doing excellent. Despite the lack of care or maintenance. I left my irrigation system running all the time, every 6 hours. And don't forget that I also have my the shade cloth that was also protecting my plants from the heat. So I'm going to show you the progress of my peppers, my tomatoes. I'm also getting ready for the my fall garden is already in place. And as you can see, I already removed the shade cloth off of my peppers and my tomato plants, which I'm about to show you in just a moment. So this is gonna be just a short video tour for the month of September. I hope you guys are doing okay out there with this heat, and I really hope that everybody is staying healthy, and also that your garden is also doing okay. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this video. Back in April, when I was making my video tour for that month, I was telling you, actually, I don't know if it was April or May that I was setting up my shade cloth. I believe it was May. I was bragging that I was gonna make my tomatoes last all the way to November. Well, we are middle of September, and for what I can see, these tomato plants are gonna make it probably all the way through maybe one more month. But it's okay, because I don't know how you guys' tomatoes are doing out there, but mine are still putting out beautiful tomato. Check it out. 90% of my tomato, guys, this year I had to give them away to my neighbors, because I would only get a chance to come home maybe once or twice a week, and at that time I just had to grab a bag and grab whatever I could off the plants and just leave the bags in front of people's porches, houses, in front of their doors, just so all these tomatoes didn't go to waste. So I'm glad I did that, because it's a shame to let all these tomatoes go to waste. Look at this, guys. Look at the size of this tomato. So if you guys have any if you want to share your experiences for this year, which has been crazy out there, super hot, I would love to hear your experiences, and I would love to know if your garden is still standing. Look at this. I have a surprise watermelon plant right here. Actually, no, this is the cantaloupe. I have never successfully grown cantaloupes around my house, but look at this. This is just a surprise, a volunteer plant. As I was mentioning at the beginning of the video, I'm getting ready for my fall garden. This is the garlic that was harvested at the beginning of the year. I'm getting ready with more garlic. More garlic on this side. As you can see, I don't waste time, and I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be harvesting this new garlic probably in April 2023. My Loquat trees this year, they really look at this, the progress of my loquats. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't start putting out fruit in 2023. More garlic this spot right here. I encourage you guys to hurry up and start planting your lettuce. Let me see, carrots, beets, kale, kohlrabi, all the cold-hardy plants. It's time to put them in the ground because you want to take advantage of what remains of September and October to get these plants started, like the case of these beets right here. These beets, they're gonna grow really slow. Once it starts getting cold, they're gonna start growing super slow, but it's okay. I should be able to start harvesting these guys probably the beginning of spring 2023. And what else I'm gonna show you? Oh, I have new plants. I have a new plan for my garden. My garden is starting to look very messy, very trashy, and I'm kind of embarrassed to have my garden looking like this. So I'm gonna be in 2023. I'm going to reduce my garden to a 50%. I'm gonna eliminate all this raised bed. I'm gonna completely flatten it all the way to the ground. I'm gonna remove the structure, and I'm gonna build just one raised bed all along this fence right here. I'm gonna move all these blocks, all this wood on this side, and I'm just gonna build one raised bed. So my place is gonna be looking clean. None of this mess right here. It's nice in a way, but it's not to my liking. This place is turning into a forest, a food forest there is, and I have overgrown trees. And very soon, these loquats, they're also going to be making this place look like a jungle, and I don't want that. So I'm going to eliminate 50% of my plants, and you'll see. I'm going to give you an update in 2023. I'm going to transform this garden into a very nice place that I can call my garden. Anyways, I'm also going to, know if you remember, but I also made a video on potatoes. Here's the progress so far. I don't know if I'm going to be able to harvest potatoes probably in 2022, but I'm going to make a video on that. Hopefully I can get at least just a few potatoes so I can eat them fresh. Let me see if I show you more cherry tomatoes on this side. If you guys have had any success growing tomatoes this year, I would love to hear your comments, because to me it would have been okay if I didn't have to be away from my house. But as you can see, I really let go this plant this in 2022, but it was for a good cause, so no regrets. So here is the garden for 2022, September. Let me take you around the yard and show you. Look at this, grown from seed. Check that out. I'm not gonna be trimming my trees this year. I'm just gonna let them be, because for the past 3 years I've been I think I've been overdoing it, and I have not been getting a good production. So I'm just gonna let them be in 2022. Hopefully I can get more fruit next year. Carrots, as you can see, carrots are already coming up, and once again they're not gonna be ready for harvesting until spring 2022, but it's okay, there's no rush. All right, let me take you around. As you can see, all of this is gonna disappear. It's gonna be a very clean pathway and just one raised bed at the other end of the yard. Another plan that I have is for this grapevine right here. I'm just gonna use this structure to vine the grapes all the way across, so they can just hang from the structure, rather than just having it like that. Every time I go through this little section right here, I scratch my neck. bugs started attacking me, so none of that. My apple tree that I started from seed. I don't know if you remember. Look at this. This apple has not make any progress whatsoever. I did have another apple down here that grew pretty big. It had a good size of a normal apple, but it overripened and it dried out. It got so big and it was yellow in color, so I don't know what variety this is. But I took a couple of bites off of it and I just threw it away because it was tasteless. But then again, that is because I didn't harvest it in time. So this year, this tree, for some reason, it has not put out much foliage, which is a good indication that next year this little plant here should put out lots of fruit, lots of apples. And this year he only put out 2 of them, but no foliage. It's a good indication that all of this is gonna be packed with apples next year. I'll make a video of that. This nectarine tree right here, this is the mother tree, I call it, because all of the ones that I just showed you are seedlings that came from this tree right here. But this tree, for some reason, did not give me not one single nectarine this year. But then again, I think it's because it has been pruned heavily. I think I overdid it, so I'm gonna leave this guy alone this year. All of this stuff that you see on the ground, it's just dead plants that have been removed from the raised beds. And as you can see, I don't dispose any of my organic matter. I just let it decompose in the ground so I can utilize whatever organic matter I have around the house. I know it makes the yard look very messy, but you know what? It's all organic. It's not gonna hurt anybody. And I'm also starting my radishes. This is the raised bed where I'm gonna be growing all my radishes. As you can see, they're already coming out. And I already interplanted a different variety in between. So it's gonna be nice to have fresh radishes for the winter time. More garlic, another raised bed. I grew a garlic in this on this raised bed last year, and the bulbs were pretty large. So I'm gonna see if I can, if it happens again. Another volunteer nectarine tree right here. This one I pruned it. I think I cut it in half. Look at this. I removed the main stem. So you can see, that's how you do it. And you just want to encourage side branches to grow on from the side like that, because you don't want a big monster tree. You're going to keep it dwarf. That way you can just harvest the fruit easily without having to get a ladder or a broom or anything like that. Just cut it right there, and it's going to stop the growth, and it's going to encourage for the side branches to get thicker and produce fruit at the base. This raised bed, it has been designated for all my beets. I love beets, guys. It's good for your heart. So I'm gonna be making a smoothie with beets, like I did this year in 2022. My Plumeria plants didn't put out as many flowers this year. This is the only one that put out flowers. Check it out. As you can see, that's the only Plumeria. That gave me some flowers. I don't know what happened. I think it's because of the heat. Plumeria is a tropical plant, and for some reason this year I didn't get to see too many flowers. My mango plant, this guy, believe it or not, is going on 5 years, and as I had said it on previous videos, probably gonna be probably gonna be another 20 more years before I can see a mango out of this plant if I'm still alive. All right, so this is the side of my house that faces the street. As you can see, a lot of plants have been removed. This place was a jungle, guys, when I came back. Oh my goodness, you couldn't even walk through here. And all the tomato plants that I had planted on this raised bed, they had to be removed because they were putting out tomatoes. It's just that it was way too messy. I didn't want to get in trouble with my landlord. So I already cleared the raised bed, and I also started lots of carrots. This is gonna be a raised bed that it has been designated for all my carrots. Okay, it's gonna be coming up the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really hope you guys are doing okay, and stay tuned for my October garden video that's coming up very soon. Hopefully I can show you the progress of my fall garden. And I already showed you the pepper plants at the beginning of the video. But just one more time, let me just give you a quick update on my pepper plants. These guys are the habaneros that were started from seed inside my grow tent back in January. Well, I've been having look at this. These habaneros, the plants are just packed with them. And the seed, probably if you wonder where I got the seed from, well, the seed came from a Superior grocery store. I bought I think it was like a half a pound of habaneros that I bought to make some salsa. Well, I saved the seed, and I let it dry, and it was ready for me. By the time January came around, the seed was already dry. So it was an experiment. I was not expecting good results from the seed that came from the grocery store, but as you can see, not bad at all. For some reason, some of them have the light orange color, and some of them have a very deep orange color for some reason. Here's my Carolina Reapers. I'm also growing Reapers this year. I've been giving those away. Oops, sorry about that. I dropped my phone. I've been giving some of those Reapers away, just like I do every year, because I don't eat that many hot peppers. But the reason why you don't see that many Reapers again is because Reapers, for some reason, they don't like the hot weather. But once September, October comes around, these plants are gonna be packed with Carolina Reapers. All right, guys. Yeah, this is all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions for my garden, please don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next high desert garden. Take care now. Bye-bye.